This right here foreshadows the future of AI video creation. This type of technology will be the reason why millions of people will start creating videos with AI. This is Lil Yachty coming out at his concert that he's performing. Super dope video. AI Warper was smart enough to use Viggle and put the Joker as Lil Yachty. And you're like, how did you do that? Well, that's what this whole video is about. I'm going to talk about how you get a character with only an image of that character onto a video. And look at it. You get the front of the character, the side of the character, the back of the character, all from one singular input image. All right, so these are the 6 things I want to discuss in this video. And I'm going to go rapid fire. I'm not going to waste any time. We're going to talk about why this is a new type of tool and why Viggle will be the most popular. I want to talk about the process, so how Viggle works. We're going to go over some examples. We're going to do a basic tutorial. Then I'm going to discuss how you can actually take these outputs and improve on them. And then we're going to discuss how to create a music video with these AI tools. Let's dive straight into it. So Viggle's very simple. All you need is an image of a character and then a video of a character's motion, or you can use a text prompt. The character in that image will then take the character's motion and it will create a moving character. So ultimately there's 2 types of things you can do on Viggle. And in order to create anything, you have to go to one of their 10 animate channels. So there's 2 different types. There's mix and animate. Let's start off with the mix one. So I'm going to go ahead and use this image of me that I created on Midjourney. And I'll actually show you later how to create images of yourself on Midjourney. This one is a little cartoonish slightly. For the video, I'm actually going to use this video right here. This is the video that I'm using of this person coming up and doing this little dance move in this warehouse here. And so after we do that, all we need to do is select a background. I always choose green because I like to do post-production editing, and we can turn the fine tune on, which makes it slightly higher quality. So now let's go ahead and run this. While that is running, I'm going to do another one, which is animate, which for this one, all you need is an image because we can use a text prompt. So let's go ahead and drag an image in of myself right here. That same image, we're dragging it in, but instead we're going to be using a text prompt. And these basically point at other popular videos. This one is Joker blowing up the hospital. And so we can do that as a motion prompt. And we can choose this for a background from template and then fine tune on. So these are done. I blended this image with this video right here. And this was the result. Look at that. That's so solid. And you can see here, it makes it on a green screen, and we can actually make this higher quality, which I'll get to in a little bit. And then here, this was using the animate, the image that I put in, and I used the motion prompt, Joker blow up the hospital, and it referenced that video, and here's the output. This one isn't on a green screen. Not too bad. I mean, look, that does not look too bad. And again, I'll show you how we can make this look better. So I just showed you an example of both. We used a video prompt, which was the one of the guy dancing in the warehouse. And then we used the text prompt, which was the Joker scene. And both created a moving character of the reference image. So now that's basically how Viggle works. And so let's look at some ways that people are using it. So this is Eric, who's very talented with like ControlNet. And he used that same input video as I did, except he used some additional layers on top of it. And I'll actually get to the layers that I use on top of the video in a second. But look at how clean this looks. It's just so damn consistent and just got great like detail on the clothes. And I just think it looks very good. And so here, this person created a video, and it's of this statue and Suno. See that? Now it turns it in and it starts dancing. I thought that was pretty creative. And so this was Mazoud HRS. And it's not just like lifelike images. Look at this one. You can actually take these drawed images and you can actually create these like colored pencil drawings on Midjourney. You can just generate them. And then you can remove the characters. So you can then create the background and then have those characters move on the scene. And I think this is very interesting. This is a viral video that I made of Sam Altman and Ilya Sutskever. But you can do like choreographed dances. And so now that we've done a basic tutorial and we've gone over some examples, now let's go to the fun part, which is actually using tools to improve the quality of the outputs. So this video right here is straight out of Viggle. The first thing that we're going to do actually is we're going to use Topaz AI. And so we're going to go ahead and we're going to upload a video here. We're going to upload the video in Topaz, and this is an upscaler. So we're actually going to 2x upscale this thing. And we are going to use the iris model because we really want the face detail to be recovered. So let's go to 70, and the input condition, let's go low quality. And we are going to now hit export. And this should take a few minutes. All right, so now it is done. So we can click here to view the export. Let's take a look. So this should be in 4K, and it should be significantly higher quality. I can already tell the face is higher quality, and just the overall body looks higher quality. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Wow. And look at that. That's pretty solid. Kind of looks like me. So now that we have this video, we can then come to Face Fusion that I'm using on RunDiffusion. We can upload the video right here. Now we need a photo of me, which is just a screenshot right here. And it should find the reference image. Let's go ahead and we're going to do a face swapper, then a face enhancer, and raise the face enhance to about 95. And let's see what this does. And now it's done. And so Face Fusion is being used here to basically fortify my face on the already upscaled version of Viggle. So we took the output of Viggle, upscaled it using their face model, which didn't know my face. It just smoothed the face, so it was just more consistent. And then we use Face Fusion and a face enhancer on top of that. So there's basically 3 different enhancers on top of the Viggle output, and let me show you the difference between the two. So let's go ahead and download this. So here is that version. Look at how clear that my face is the entire time. There's no inconsistencies. See, like right there, it kind of goes out of focus a little bit, but it basically maintains my face pretty well the whole time. It's actually very good from this angle right here. And so this is what this version looks like. So here's the original. Look at that. So it's like flickering, the face is flickering, doesn't really look like me, super blurry. And here it is now. There it is, 3 layers of enhancements on the top. And so now we're going to grab the lyrics from Jiggle Jiggle, which is like, my money don't jiggle jiggle, it folds. I like to see you wiggle wiggle, for sure. It's like a meme or something from like a year ago. But we're just going to paste this into Suno, and we're going to do it on the custom mode so we can use our own lyrics. And we're going to do a quirky tune. So this is the song that I like the most. So here, check this out.
Viggle, it folds. My money don't viggle, viggle, it folds.
And so what I've done is I used an app called Replay that's free to stem out the vocals from that song. And so now we're going to upload the first 15 seconds of the stemmed vocals. And we're going to go ahead and put these here. It's already uploaded. We're using a lip syncer, then a face enhancer. Now let's start this. Okay, so now it's done. And keep in mind, this is just the stem. So I'm going to put the entire song on it, but this is what the output looks like and sounds like.
Money don't viggle, viggle, it folds. I like to see you viggle, viggle for sure.
Okay, so it looks okay, but it's going to sound a lot better with the full song. Watch this. So now that we have that, what we're going to do is we are going to open up Premiere Pro. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go to New Project, Viggle. We're going to create a new project on Premiere. Now what we're going to do is upload those two things. If we want to create a music video, or just like a music snippet or a character singing. So this and this, import. Now we're going to drag these in like this. Yep, this is lined up. So we'll mute this layer. This is what it will kind of look like.
My money don't Viggle, Viggle, it folds. I like to see you Viggle, Viggle for sure.
Okay, and so maybe we can make this bigger. Like we can go like this.
My money.
So we can zoom in maybe a little bit right here.
My money don't Viggle, Viggle, it folds. I like to see.
And so since it goes out right here, maybe we can zoom in on like behind him like this.
For sure.
And so then we can grab the whole thing. We'll create a quick nest of everything. And then we'll do a little color correction to make it look a little bit better. If you do some color correction, then it'll kind of blend my guy who kind of looks out of place from the rest of this video. And so like if we just click on one randomly, now it kind of looks, the colors kind of coming together. The intensity doesn't need to be that high, but we can take a look here.
My money don't Viggle.
All right, so now all we need to do is add some subtitles here. Let's go ahead and we are going to hit text, create caption from transcript, and we're going to have to do some manual work. I bet it's not going to pick up.
My money don't.
So my money don't Viggle, Viggle. So now that we have the correct captions added, all we need to do is select all of them. Now we're going to go to the essential graphics and hit edit. We're going to move these to somewhere in the middle, maybe down a little bit. And then what we're going to do is we are going to change the size to like 70. Now we're going to use new order, which is my favorite. And we're going to go and we're going to definitely change the color. Not sure what to yet. Let's go like, I love this like dark orange with a very thick stroke. Maybe go 7 right there.
Don't Viggle, Viggle, it folds. I like to see you Viggle, Viggle for sure.
All right, that about does it. Now let's export this bad boy. All right, so there you have it.
My money don't Viggle, Viggle, it folds. I like to see you Viggle.
Anyway, that's it. So Viggle, it allows you to do some stuff, and then you can add some cleaners on top or some upscalers and face fusers on top to actually give it some stylizing. Other people use animate diff. You can use all different types of tools to restylize. And yeah, so this is what we went over. It's a new type of tool. I believe that people are going to be super excited about a tool like this because of the fact that they can use their existing footage, they can use their friends directly in these videos, and then they can use Viggle to kind of bring new life to these videos. And we went over the process. We looked at, what the basic process of Viggle is. We looked at some examples, some ways that people are using it. We did a basic tutorial. In this video, I used Fusion, which is on RunDiffusion. I also used Topaz Labs, which is a little bit more expensive, but that was to upscale it and improve the face using the iris model. And then we created a little music video with it using the Fusion lip sync model, which isn't very good yet. I was just showing you some ideas in the future. You're going to be able to add lip movement to it, and it's going to get significantly better. Within the next 1 month to 3 months, it's going to be 10 times better. Mark my words. I've seen some demos already. And yeah, that's kind of how I see it all playing out. And yeah, we created a little music video, did a little bit of manual editing in Premiere Pro. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Subscribe.